I take no pleasure in this address. The Earth species, we humans, have outstretched now our ability to solve our own problems, to save ourselves from our own self-destruction. It is for that reason that I make this most serious address, which you may think is wild, yet I am from another culture altogether. My culture is, of course, the Native American culture of the United States, and we are, in fact, a Dreamway culture and a Ghost Way people. The Dreamway Ghost Way is, in fact, a teaching which causes us to come to the realization that we are a part of a much larger spectrum of life, and that spectrum of life is interdimensional. We train in the Ghost Way Dreamway for the purpose of bringing our consciousness out of our body willingly and as a matter of choice. I won't call it willfully, but as a matter of will. And we do this both in salient dreaming and in out-of-body experience, conscious remote viewing, as it is referred to by your CIA. This teaching attunes us to not only ourselves and the energy of our planet, famous for our, in this practice, a shamanic practice, famous for our understanding of plants, natures, animals, and bio regions in general, the entire globe, understandably a biosphere. This interdimensional consciousness is not limited to the planet Earth and has been practiced for thousands of years as this interworld activity. Now that humans have become sophisticated enough to understand that this interworld activity may actually take place in the physical form as well, it behooves you to understand the necessary elements of consciousness which would take you off this world. In addressing this, I am addressing interdimensionality in fact. Interdimensionality is, of course, spoken of at the highest levels of science today on the planet Earth, and was the purpose of the building of CERN to discern whether interdimensionality was valid or to find further particles of gook holding things together. The insane idea that what holds this universe together is some kind of glue, even though you can't see glue holding things together. Well, I'm about to tell you that that's a childish lie. And if you had been perceptive enough to understand your environment, to not have extincted yourself, you would understand that there are superfine energetics which move through this universe, which are the most important aspect of the human soul, spirit, astral form. And that this energetic is transient interdimensionally, and this is what causes me to declare myself openly as an interdimensional awareness on the face of Earth. And as such, I am privy to intelligences that are helpful, certainly, but I am also an evidence that this is not a planet without an occupation of intelligence. This is a planet that has an intelligence, at least one, and this intelligence is calling for help interdimensionally. For those of you who are seeking a methodology to move beyond this brutal cult, what I call the adrenaline cult, that entertains itself while extincting itself, this adrenaline cult, you will need the assistance not merely of beings that are interplanetary, because they may be here already. In fact, you will need the help of beings of such power and purport as interdimensional beings. You will have to request their assistance, and in order to earn their assistance, you must have an interdimensional constitution, a legal framework that allows beings that are not of this world to come to this world openly and to share their intelligence and their capacity with you. And you will find during the process of writing this interdimensional constitution that you will have to subsume under its guidelines all of the extracurricular activities of humankind that are currently leading to your own destruction. They led to your decimation. That's the destruction to 1/10. You are currently in an extinction. If you cannot regrow your planet, you will cease to exist. The task is here before you. Rewrite your history immediately. For you young people who have absolutely no assistance from the elders, you must begin to craft this yourselves by pulling together the intelligence necessary, which is not necessarily from your schools. You are being taught how to extinct yourself. The intelligence that is necessary on a document in simple terms, and to declare that you are preparing this document, and to then declare the aegis of that document as being the only document that can save your planet Earth. I will give more information about what you can do as people on a day-to-day basis to move yourselves forward in a culture that currently seems hell-bent on self-destruction. I will assist you in every way I can. However, there is no dispute in this fact. You must declare yourselves as worthy of help, and then you must ask for this help. You may do it simultaneously. We want help. We are writing our document. We want help now. I assure you, no assistance will come from any organization of intelligence which can see a consistent pattern of self-destruction with no remedy in place. Job number one is you provide, under this state of emergency, you provide the document in place that shows any assistance that you could possibly get to save yourselves. Oh yeah, I hear that siren. This is an emergency. You propose the document that safeties those beings who would come here. You propose the document that shows those beings that would come here that you are serious about changing the constitution of your globe. There is no negotiation on this matter. You will do this thing or you will extinct. You have a phrase you call do or die. This is your do or die message.